A simple feeling that I can't seem to shake. Oh my love, you drive me crazy in the loveliest way, and I am in love.
Alright guys, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is going to be 10 habits that you should start trying today. Literally today, or if you can tomorrow. But these are 10 habits that I've started to pick up recently that made me a happier and positive person. And I just want to share these with you guys so that way you guys can also feel really good about yourself and really good about waking up and just being a positive person. I do have my notes here. I felt like I had to have my notes because otherwise I was just going to just ramble on. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Hopefully you guys subscribe, comment any new ideas, and obviously hit that like button. You can also put that little notification bell thing whenever we post. You will get a notification. But other than that, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so the first one is to start waking up earlier. Guys, I used to wake up at 10 o'clock and I felt like complete crap. Like I didn't have anything to do throughout the day and I just felt like really like not productive or anything. So this is one of the biggest things. I think this is the number one habit that you guys should all start doing, whether it be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you're feeling really risky, do an hour. But the reason I say this is because literally you are just in a better mood when you wake up earlier. And secondly, you have more time throughout the day to get more stuff done. And once you realize how productive you're being, you actually start to have the habit of feeling good about yourself. Like you get a lot more done, and it actually boosts your confidence. Another thing that I suggest for you guys to do is to make your bed as soon as you wake up. The reason why I say this is because you will crawl back into bed and nothing will get done. Number 2, if you have a gym membership and you have classes that you can go to, I highly recommend you guys to try them out. It doesn't hurt to try them out. If you don't like it, it's totally fine. But the reason why I say this is because if you do go to a class, you have a less chance of quitting and leaving the gym early. Unless you actually have to go somewhere. I don't know about you guys, but I always feel bad for leaving classes early. And then I start to overthink, like, I could have done it. You know what I mean? You have to push yourself, and that's another reason why classes are amazing, because you're not pushing yourself. Someone is pushing you to your highest limit, the most that you can go. Obviously take it easy on yourself if you're like a first time person, but definitely I recommend you guys to try out the classes. One of the cool things about going to classes is that you actually don't realize how much calories you're burning. You probably burn more calories doing a class than you are just lifting weights. Or I'm not saying, hold up, don't comment down below that lifting weights doesn't, burn calories, because I'm sure it does. But for certain people, if you are looking to lose a lot of calories and do full body workouts, then a class is a great choice. Number 3 is reading 30 minutes a day. Yeah, guys, reading. One of the main reasons I say this is because reading increases blood flow to your brain and it helps your vocabulary. And when you increase your vocabulary, you start to have more conversations that are more educational, more about what's going on in the world. And honestly, if we could all be a little bit more, if we could all have that social aspect of having a educational conversation, I feel like a lot more people would like to have more conversations and be less on their phone. So that's one thing that I suggest for you guys to do. Another reason why is because reading actually inspires you. If you are one of those people like me who like to read inspirational books, right now I am reading How to Be a Badass by Jen Sincero. I really hope I didn't butcher that. But one of those things is that I like to read inspirational books, and it just inspires me to not only think about how I think, but how she thinks and how other people think, and just overall getting more of a broad spectrum of the world. Number 4 is to get a journal. Yeah, this sounds pretty cheesy for most people, but I have not looked back ever since I've gone to journal. I literally write in it every single day. because I'm one of those people who get like clutter-minded fast, and once I have a cluttered minded, I just get stressed out, and sometimes that takes up a lot of energy and time to, that needs to be focused into something else. So I like to get a journal to really jot down my thoughts and express how I feel. One cool thing about getting a journal also is that if you're ever mad, sad, or you're angry, like let's say you're angry with your boyfriend or something, you can actually jot it down, like how you would say it to him, and then you can look back at it a day later and see like maybe you were wrong, or maybe that you shouldn't have said this. It's also a good way to self-reflect on yourself because you start to see how you come off. Another thing that's good about journaling is that you have a to-do list. You can put literally anything you want into a to-do list. Literally, you can put anything you want into a to-do list. All right, number 5 is to spend more time alone. It is a proven fact that it does mentally strengthen your brain and your emotions if you are by yourself, more likely than not. And another thing, it is a proven fact that people get less depressed if they actually spend time more with themselves because they have time to really reflect on themselves. And this is one thing that I think we should all do, is start spending more time with ourselves and being our best friend. Because one thing leads to another. And once I started hanging out by myself and like taking myself out to coffee shops just by myself, or going to, the gym by yourself, it doesn't matter. Whatever you guys think is perfect to spend time alone in, you start to reflect and you start to realize how cool you are, and it actually helps with confidence. So literally it's all just a cycle that we're like trying to get into. So that's a really good way that's one big habit that I suggest that you guys start doing. Just take yourself out, even if it's going to like Target or something, or I love going to TJ Maxx, and I love spending my time alone at TJ Maxx. Also because I don't have someone else distracting me, and I have time to really think about everything that's going on in my life. It also disconnects you from the bad energy that you normally see on a day-to-day basis. If you're ever sad, I please recommend you to just spend time by yourself and really reflect on how you feel, jot it down, and once you write it down, move on. Number 6 is to start trying new things. We live most of our life in fear, and we're going to probably live the rest of our lives in fear. So my suggestion to you is to try that new lipstick, go watch that movie, listen to new music, try that new hairstyle that you've been dying to do. Even if you don't like it, it's a blessing or a lesson. You either figure out that you do like it, or it becomes your favorite thing. And there's no harm in finding good stuff about new stuff. And not only does it make you confident, but it also kind of makes you open-minded. And the big thing about our society nowadays is that none of us are really open-minded to trying new things. So that's one habit that I suggest that you guys start trying. But number 7 is to start meditating. I understand that we all have stressful jobs, but we need to make it a priority to make our bodies a priority. And with that in mind, we need to recharge ourselves and really get down into how we feel and breathe, and take that extra time to love our body by just kind of sitting and relaxing and taking it all in, taking in all good energy and positive energy, and just fill ourselves up with it. Number 8 is to start listening to podcasts. One big thing that I noticed about myself with listening to podcasts is that I always tend to not ask people how they feel about certain ways that I need advice on. So usually when I listen to a certain podcast, it answers my question, and not only that, but I get someone else's point of view. And with that, if I get someone else's point of view, it's me being open-minded to seeing how they worked on it and how it worked for them. So one big thing that I really like about podcasts is that you can get the best advice that you probably need. Sometimes I know they have funny stories and stuff, but it also makes you feel like you're not out of the loop if you're going through something that you might not want to talk with about anybody else with. So listening to podcasts is one thing that I definitely recommend for you guys to do. Number 9 is to start daily affirmations. This is cheesy, but tell yourself how beautiful you are. Tell yourself that those curves are there for a reason and you better work it, girl, because you cute or whatever. Trying to be Bretman Rock. Bretman Rock, you can say hi or something, whatever. So anyways, overall it's a good confidence booster. It helps you really kick out that negative energy that we all tell ourselves, like, oh, you know, why do I have no but it's like, I don't know, just negative stuff that we tell each other every day, to ourselves or to other people. That's another thing, is that we should all take a day to just talk good about other people, because once we do that, we start to feel good about ourselves, and then it's just a spiraling effect, guys. So I want you guys to take a day tomorrow to tell yourself how beautiful you are, to tell yourself how handsome you are, all of that good stuff. Last but not least is to find a passion. Keeping a passion, or finding your passion, gets you that extra mile, gets you going that extra mile. You start to realize that you're actually doing a lot more for this passion that you have, and you want to do like pretty much everything that passion has to do with. And once you have experience with stuff like that, you can help other people find their passions as well. To me, I feel like a passion is something that you are naturally born to feel, to do, to see, to experience. You should take that passion that you have, that fire in your heart, that fire in your stomach, and do something with it every single day. I like to go to Zumba class. I've realized that that's a big passion of mine, and I literally go to every class, and even when I'm in the shower, I start to do like some Zumba dances and stuff. But it makes me genuinely a happier person, because I feel like it's not a duty that I have to do, a chore or anything like that. So find a passion, stick with it. Don't make it feel like you have to find a passion now or tomorrow or, you know, whatever. It takes time. And once you're happy doing it, you feel good doing it. Alright guys, so those are the 10 habits that I have for you guys today, that I want you guys to really start doing maybe today, tomorrow, whenever you have a chance. If you guys have any questions about anything that I've said, or if you guys need help, or if you guys just want to talk, I am open to talking if you guys, you know, need advice or anything. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy this video. I really enjoyed making it, and I hope my social media platform here on YouTube and Zach's obviously is a good positive energy for you guys to go about your days as happy as you can. Alright guys, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!